Now on floor 12, a perma freeze is not a bad idea. Uh, a lot of you already has Kazuha. I don't have Kazuha. I don't really care if I don't have Kazuha because I still managed to clear it without Kazuha. So the problem is they tend to hide. So even if you had an Electro with you, you're still gonna waste time. Just immediately dispose of them as much as possible. That's where Nahida really shines. I don't know if there's a lot of people who bought Nahida, but I'm really sure a lot of people bought Nahida. So considering that this account doesn't have the signature weapon, so she's using the Whisk. No, wait, no, she's using Mappa Mare, which has the 5-star character but a 4-star weapon. So that thing can clear up without any problem. Then after that, with just one set of rotation burst, one set of rotation that's already good. Then you're just gonna jump to the other one, and this will be the different one. Ignore the lava churl. Your job is not to focus yourself on hitting this one and then going after this two. Going one of the two hydro churl first is the best idea to go for. They do not move around. They do have one move where they will chase you and hit you with their sight, but that's rare. That's super rare. So do not wait for that one to happen. Go for one of the rogues, because if you use Nahida on this part, you can still deal damage to the Lower Chill. And the fact that the Lower Chill, he will chase you down. So there's no need to worry about it. And even if you remove the shield, he will still slowly walk towards you. So you don't need to worry about focusing on the Lower Chills first. You can just go focus yourself on the Hydro Rogue and deal whatever damage you can do with the Lower Chill. Because most definitely, by the time you're fighting the other rogue, the Lava Churl is half a health or, dying already. So I believe we still have 17 seconds on that one versus my account, because I tried my best to, fight them all the same, like complete full. But the technique now, I fully understand, is this one first and just whatever left on this whatever's left for the Lava Churl. Chamber 2. With the perma freeze we use with Kazuha, it's very useful. It is truly useful because the difference between her perma freeze versus my perma freeze is I don't have Kazuha. With that in mind, we could just basically freeze them, this whole team, without any problem, which is very good. It's very forgiving. So if you're gonna go first, is go one of the bracers, one of the pyro slingers first. Do not focus yourself with the clear water, because the clear water will tend to chase you down. So with that in mind, go with the pyro slinger first. One of them is fine. The clear water is secondary, because by the time you're already fighting the second one, you already cleared one of the two clear water, and you can definitely defeat them both. On this, on the other hand, is you make sure that you put them together. But since you already using Kazuha, that's a very easy job. Have Barbara with me and Mona. So Barbara with her close range Hydro, and Ayaka being their DPS for permanent cryo. There's no issue whatsoever. Just skill, then change to other Hydro to keep them in place. So as much as possible, if you can get Kazuha's burst to work on Hydro, that way you can put Ayaka into the field doing her charge attack. By the end of it, the last two will be staying here is the Line Breaker or the Rock Breaker Axe. The Defender and the Bearer is most definitely been defeated because they have much lower health, or they don't have necessarily the resistance, unlike the Line Breaker and the Axe. This one is, since you already using an Electro and Dendro, so you won't have any problems with this one. Just dish out all the damage as possible, but leave a skill ready whether it's a electro skill or a dendro skill. Like for example, if you have Nahida, for example, for this one. When it comes hiding, since you already have Nahida skill, it's the Asimon is already been marked. You can just go find it and use Electro to immediately remove the whole gimmick of fighting its minion and then finding him afterwards. You just immediately find him. No problem. It's the fastest way to do it. No need for cryo, pyro, hydro. Just electro and dendro. So with that out of the way, let's go to the chamber 3. And this part is as much as possible defeat them at the same time. You again, Kazuha as an example, Permafreeze as a team. Just keep them close, keep them frozen, keep hitting on them until they're gone. Because once you defeat either one of them, Mirror Maiden will come out. But it's best to finish them up immediately. If Mirror Maiden so happens to be showed up because you defeated one of them, make sure that either one of them has like a sliver of health. That way, once you're done, you can go move towards the Mirror Maiden and the Scorching Lord Master will immediately show up. On this part, focus on Mirror Maiden. Do not just forget about the Lord Master. It doesn't really matter. The Mirror Maiden tends to hide with her slowly transporting skill and will just gonna pop up behind you like a meter away from you. So you need to focus on the Mirror Maiden. Forget about the Lore Master. The Lore Master will follow you. All you need to do is just defeat the Pyro Familiar and that's it. Once the Pyro Familiar is gone, she's basically a quarter health left. So you don't really need to focus too much on her. You just need to focus on two things, the Mirror Maiden and its familiar. On the second half, however, what I did is I'm fighting them a quarter of a health at a time. Pick whichever you want. Once you take away a quarter of one of these two, move the other one. Then move to the other one. And then move to the other one. Not finish them off. Leave at least almost 1/8 of their health. So once you finish this one off, you can immediately finish either of them. That way, you finish Spiral Abyss. It's much easier and much more forgiving than playing with the Secreted Beast last update because the last update was just painful. I hope you enjoy your Spiral run. It's not every update you get something this challenging and fun. Okay, so have fun in your Spiral Abyss.